What's up YouTube? This video will be the first of a series that will show my run in the Beyond the Bandlewood Invitational tournament, where I managed to get first place and win $10,000 for charity. If you have no clue what that tournament was, I will leave a link in the description with all the details, but I'll also explain the most important ones right here. So the tournament consisted of 10 invited players, and every one of them was assigned one of the 10 regions. And then we played in a regular 3-deck best of 3 format. But there was some special deck building restrictions. So all of your decks could only play champions from the regions that you have been assigned with. And you could only include a maximum of 9 cards from a different region. So it was very close to 3 mono decks. You could not repeat champions and you could not repeat region combinations. Every combination had to be different. And that made for some pretty fun and innovative, challenging deck building. Now, I was given Bandle City, the newest of the regions, the smallest of card pools, but definitely one of the stronger ones. The main issue was there's not much info on these cards yet. They've only been out for a week, no one knows what's good and what's bad yet, and which champions to pair with what and so on. So first of all, I immediately tried to build a good Teemo deck. I tried very hard to make that work, but I just couldn't. It didn't perform well enough on tournaments and in preparation, and part of me also wanted to at least compete and win in this tournament, so I ditched the idea of Teemo. And I very quickly realized that I kind of have to split up the strong champions onto the 3 decks. So I don't just put, for example, Poppy and Tristana into the same deck that's gonna get banned all the time, and then my other 2 decks would be bad. So first of all, what I decided to do is to build what is arguably the strongest deck out of the 3, and that is a Poppy Lulu rally deck. Basically just want to swarm the board early, protect it with cards like Ranger's Resolve, Brightstay Protector, combo tricks like Sharpside, get a lot of discounted units with Bandle City Mayor, then Poppy buffs everything, and you hit them a couple of times with some rallies, with some golden Aegises, and you're good to win the game. This deck is actually really strong. It could win on ladder. I would probably play it with Tristana instead of Lulu, but for the sake of deck building for this tournament, it made more sense to split those champions up. And speaking of splitting them up, my second deck was a full-on Bandle tree deck. So it had kind of a similar core, but it was not quite as fast as the previous deck. It does not play rallies, but rather a couple more defensive cards and bigger units. Defensive cards as in Stress Defense, trying to protect the mayors. We have more multi-region followers, Poro Sled, some Arena Kingpin and so on. And of course Bandle Tree as a secondary win condition if our board swarming and the impact units are not good enough yet. I decided to use Fizz as the second champion because I was going to play against the regions Bilgewater, Shadow Isles and PNZ in my group. All of them play a lot of pings, a lot of small 1 damage spells, and Fizz would be great, for example, to negate your opponent's Make It Rain, right? Because it's most of the time going to target Fizz as well. You just play a spell, the spell disappears. You protect your units. This deck was a lot of fun to build, also a lot of fun to play, but we'll get to that later. The third deck, this one I'm pretty proud of. It's a bit of a role-playing deck. I call it Mad Scientist Control, and it's very close to what most Veigar Senna decks look like on ladder. But of course I could not pick Senna for this tournament because she's a Shadow Isles champion, so I needed to find a replacement, and actually found out that Heimerdinger pairs pretty well with Veigar, especially if you don't play Stilted Rope Makers. All the darknesses cost 3 mana, generate the fearsome turrets, the 3 ones, which are very effective. Mini Morph gives you elusive turrets. There's a lot of hidden synergies that I found out while playing this deck. Ixtali Sentinel copies your next darkness, meaning 2 Heimerdinger turrets. Quite a bit of synergy. Also Aloof Travelers to take care of your opponent's win conditions if you play against other slow decks or combo decks. Looked like a very well-rounded deck, and you'll find out how all of these performed. So my first opponent was the legend Mogwai, representing Piltover Zaun, and coming in with some pretty creative deck building. The first deck looked very scary. Caitlyn, Ezreal, making use of Caitlyn's trap to board control, to ping units, to then make them vulnerable to cards like Ravenous Flock and Scorched Earth, just making them easier to remove. Of course, Ezreal, a very solid win condition in this deck, as well as Captain Farron and Tribeam Improbulator for some crazy tempo swings. M0gwai's second deck was rather spicy. Viktor Vi with Subpurrsibles and Star Shapings as top-end win conditions, Aloof Travelers to annoy people. A rather slow deck, but it could control the board very well. It had a lot of elusive top-end damage and also a lot of healing available to itself. And the third deck, I very much respect M0gwai for having brought this, a Teemo Hexcore Foundry deck, all in on the puff caps, playing triple Corina Mastermind to blow up the deck, and it did perform pretty well. So looking at both of our lineups, this Teemo deck could be problematic for my slower decks, for example for my Veigar Heimerdinger deck, which just isn't fast enough in closing out a game, before my deck would be mushroom infested. And the other two decks should at least do okay into my Swarm decks, because they have a lot of board control tools. So they might be okay into both the Bandle Tree and the Poppy deck. I ended up deciding banning what looked like the strongest of the three decks on paper. That was Caitlyn Ezreal. And yeah, we're good to go. Enjoy the series. It was a great series. All of the matches were very good. It had a bit of an unsatisfactory finish, but I don't want to spoil or anything. Find out for yourself. Have fun.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
And I have internally decided and settled on banning Caitlyn Ezreal. And I think I'm gonna have to play quickly here. Yeah, no surprise, Poppy gets banned, so I really want Veigar to play into this. This should just run both over. I don't want Teemo to get a free win into this, so I think I queue up Bandle Tree first. Double Mayor. And this is a Teemo blocker. Probably this mulligan. I'm not sure if the deck tracker is gonna be working for me. That's annoying. What do I do without a deck tracker? Does not seem to be working.
Stand ready. Could you hold this? Baddies beware.
Nice. I'm very happy that this isn't hitting the Mayor.
Well, farted.
Did she just say well farted? Or was it just me?
From all the regions we are one. Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
Okay.
Swiftly.
As long as he doesn't flip Teemo here, we should be fine.
Size doesn't mean everything.
Let's go. Grab my hat. Comb my mustache.
Comb my mustache.
You like a yodel in uniform?
And we yordles in uniform do like a wump.
Ah, that's a bit annoying.
Never seen a contraption like this before.
I can't really
Are you ready?
play this now because I need the Teemo blocker. Never mind.
Time to reveal our superior battle tactics.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying M0gwai using the thermo beam early on this was actually fairly good for me. Of course, he got an extra Teemo hit in, but it did not hit a much higher value target instead. And this already like paid itself in mana cost completely. Already discounted 3 cards.
Let me at him.
Let me add him. Pretty sure we're full swinging. I think at this point I can sack one of them. Well, swinging with everything except Fizz, that is. Ooh.
The mum's too like a yodel in uniform.
And we
I see an opening.
Where are we going?
Can down trade twice here.
Some encouraging words.
Then the backswing is annoying though, if both of these down trade, and then I'd have to block these two with these two, or like Ranger. I think this is about good. It should win on the next attack turn. As long as Mogwai doesn't like find a way to play these, play Foundry, and hit me with Teemo, which is practically impossible with my stress defense in hand and Fizz. Should be winning this.
so busy.
So we'll just go Mayor into Kingpin, stress defense, and try to close out the game next turn. I think we're gonna be too slow to go for the Bandle 3 win con. We also don't really want to draw. Actually, I'm going for the scout attack. It might be smarter to play Deus first. Like Mayor first for sure, but then it's the second card. That's better. Impact on the sled. I could play the sled this round, that's the difference. Should be more
I
fun.
should make a speech. Yes. Where's my speech?
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
I've always been a fun guy.
Like next turn I'm overriding this Mayor. And then I still can play the Kingpin on top of Deus for 2 mana.
Witness perfection, meatbags. Prime and ready.
Grow free.
System upgrade.
And I'm back, but they sure didn't fought.
He pretty much needs to 3 Sisters and tomb the Ranger here. I'm not sure if that saves him.
They grow up so fast. Warm hearts and
Okay, so we picked a Flash Freeze. I think Entomb was correct.
Striking their flank.
Isn't this a bug? Why are you costing 2 spare mana? What? Let's see what happens. Okay, it's only a visual bug.
I've carved meat bigger than you.
Bandle scouts are never afraid.
Never afraid. The problem is if I don't win this turn, I lose the game.
Push on without me. Another day in the field.
I'll pick 'em, you
Wait, what
planet
did you... Can you play 3 Sisters? Okay.
I see an opening.
Boom.
New venue, new money.
Striking their flank.
All part of the job. Make your papa proud, Tom.
So not 100% dead, but there's a good chance.
Inferior design.
Let's talk about your tab. I've carved meat bigger than you.
Only main deck one pokey stick.
Signing off.
My future.
Ganesh and Mushroom Cloud.
There they go.
Fury. Interesting. Bit late for Buster Shot, but... Oh my goodness, I'm drawing way above average puff caps here.
I have something very special planned.
Probably dead. Yeah, the bug is still live, but I'm not gonna use it for obvious reasons. Stress defense can still target Nexus.
We'll get 'em next time, Longtooth.
So they're gonna be good against ballistic bots, but not do much else. Show me what you got.
Hang on. We're rolling.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now. Can you improve perfection? Prime and ready. Join me if you want to live. System upgrade.
So Tenor is fine. I think Tristana, Buster Shot, Autorepus is better. Could keep double Buster Shot for Vi or Viktor. Tenor might just be better actually.
Join the glorious evolution. The flashbacks will bow, great maker. Inferior design.
Need one more multi-region card. Or well, Tristana. M0gwai's play next turn is Vi though. Could play a 4-mana Buster Shot. Interesting. Full spell mana keep.
Safety disengaged.
Here comes the punchline.
That flips Tristana. Spell shield on her should be really good. Citria's interesting, Shark Trainer's interesting, but none of them are great.
Punch it! Eat this!
I can let him get a keyword actually. I'll have to save the Moonglow mana.
Tristana, going in! Scouts wear helmets. Gunners carry guns.
Do I ever double Buster Shot Vi instead? We'll see. Protects Tristana. Not sure what you're banking mana for there.
Primed and ready.
I think open looks really good.
Bandle gunners!
Should probably... I could have also insta-developed Bandle Tree because of Aloof.
Obsolete.
I like the full swing to put her into Buster Shot range. No guiding touch, only star shaping on Mogwai side. Phew. I'll see what and if Mogwai develops first. Could play these three, but Mogwai does play two Aloofs. Okay, well then it's second Buster Shot, that makes it easy. And Mogwai is not gonna play Aloof while he has a high cost Invoke in hand.
Eat lead.
It's one of the better ones to roll from the thing.
One big barrel.
Get back here!
Oh, that's very nice of him to use Ignition. Then I'll definitely prank. So I can't open up with Aloof, which means I'm getting Bandle Tree in. Of course, Vi clears out Tristana here. So the second Thermo.
You dropped something.
What?
Dropped everything!
Okay. Oh, that was close. That was freaking close.
Eat lead.
I am superior life force.
Bandle gunners.
There's a good chance this is gonna go to timeout though, because timeout rules are silly.
Do I have to?
Safety disengaged.
Oh, I forgot how Aloof works. Of course, my opponent doesn't discard their highest cost card. But this is what I meant with,
Look, a thing.
L, that's not ours.
yeah, star shaping is not that good here. For a second, I thought that both of us would lose their highest cost card, and that's why Mogwai couldn't play Aloof, which of course makes 0 sense. I got very lucky here that Poros Led got hit instead of Bandle Tree. My inexperience on these decks definitely shows. I'll keep the second Aloof until Mogwai plays Star Shaping again, I think. Always playing this. I just don't know which elusive I'm playing. Let's go for Bandle 3 win con. I don't really think we can lose at this point. Hush is potentially scary.
Well, farted. No, no, no.
Let's get him, squad!
Really?
He has to block Tristana with Subpurrsible.
No, 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 no. No, no,
Impact for the win.
no.
Well, I tried to go for the Bandle City win con, what can I say?
Can you improve perfection?
Yeah, this is, there's a good chance this goes to timeouts, game 3.
No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Sing with the darkness in your heart.
System upgrade.
Me, 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 me.
Impact win con, let's go.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
Look, a thing.
L, that's not ours.
Yeah, unlucky. Lives on 1 right now.
Yonder I go.
Follow me! Let's just do a frontal assault. That always works.
Hello, cruel world.
There's a chance I'm dead here. Should have maybe kept Buster Shot mana.
Go away.
Okay, in this case I'm probably not dead. Hush here. Get excited. Okay.
But why? Oh.
And I'm out. See you never.
L, wait up.
Prime and ready.
It's a good top deck, now I can't lose anymore. I'm for sure going for the Bandle 3 win con.
Safety disengaged. Fire till nothing moves.
Look at them, shaking in their boots.
These Buster Shots have been putting in work.
One big barrel. One star's.
Guessing the mass, yeah.
I do have a speech here. Where did I put it?
It's okay, Mayor. Just start applauding for...
The flashback.
I'm just asking in the chat if we can play without timer. I'm asking the admins right now.
Fiction.
I don't think I have any landmark. The 5 cost is the only landmark removal spell.
Prime and ready.
No more Mr. Nice Purple.
A bad plan is better than no plan.
Safety disengage.
That's my squad!
There's no way this game's finishing. Both of us are playing control decks. Okay, I have Prio on turn 4, so I'm gonna drop Aloof immediately.
We made it. Yay.
But our stuff didn't.
With utmost efficiency.
And I'm out.
Another brilliant design. Energy core upgraded. Ingenious.
He wants to Thermo Beam Heimer, but I have Stress Defense.
Entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Entropy is an unacceptable outcome. Analyzing approach.
Ah!
I should have open attacked.
Genius in action. Electroplating completed.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Well, got many more for this guy. I should have maybe went for the draws this turn, but then I delay darkness.
Papers, now faces. Our goals are greater than petty violence.
Unforeseen outcome.
Prime and in.
We'll make them.
I'm pretty sure I'm winning from here on out. Even if it wasn't for the timer.
Ingenious.
Now who shall I destroy first?
Just in case this hits spell shield, I'd rather minimorph now.
Tentacles off the spectacles, please.
Can you improve perfection? Rise, metal brethren.
I didn't keep track of Subpurrsible stacks. If this is the 10th card, then it would have been correct to prank the other one.
The hour approaches.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything!
To the world below.
Inferior design.
I'm not taking an elusive hit because of Event Horizon. I got healing with Whale. I think I can't really lose.
No, no, no!
So I got 1 mana banked. I still have Whale plus Horizon. Star Shapes. Saves me 1 more HP in case there's some insane lethal.
My future.
We'll make them.
No, no, no! No, no, no!
It is what it is.